Life is a disease, and death begins already at birth. Every breath, every heartbeat is a moment of dying, a little shove toward the end. Life did not intend to make us perfect. The weather is perfect, the lawns in a museum. To forget is the secret of eternal youth. One grows old only through memory. There's much too little forgetting. Anything you can settle with money is cheap. Never do anything complicated when something simple will serve as well. It's one of the most important secrets of living. What you can't get always seems better than what you have. This includes the romance and idiocy of human life. It's only terrible to have nothing to wait for. The first person you think of in the morning and the last person you think at night is either the cause of your happiness or the cause of your pain. The best way to lose a woman was to show her a kind of life that one could offer her for only a few days. If a woman belongs to another man, she is 5 times more desirable than the one you can easily get. Being in love is when you want to get old with someone. It is a mistake to assume that all people have the same ability to feel. A woman should not tell a man that she loves him. Let her shining, happy eyes speak about this. They are more eloquent than any words. A woman becomes smarter when she is in love, whereas a man loses his mind. The more primitive a man is, the better he believes himself to be. Not always sorry for the one who was wrong. Asking forgiveness of the one who values the relations. Whatever happens to you, never take it personally. Nothing in this world is so important. A man only begins to be valued when he is no longer there. There is nothing more tiring than to attend how a person demonstrates his mind. In particular, if there is no mind. A lonely person cannot be abandoned. Our knowledge of life is limited to death. Only when you finally part with a person, you begin to be truly interested in everything that concerns him. This is one of the paradoxes of love. Women do not need to explain anything. You always have to act with them. A friend standing behind is worse than an enemy standing in front. Human beings are a much worse poison than schnapps or tobacco. No one could become stranger than the person you once loved. Who has many women knows women. Who has one wife knows love. Love should not be polluted with friendship. Modesty and conscientiousness receive their reward only in novels. In life they are exploited and then shoved aside. I feel like I am among people who are going to live forever. At least that is how they act. They are so obsessed with money that they have forgotten about life. It is better to die when I want to live than to live before you want to die. It is better to die when I want to live than to live before you want to die. Keep things at arm's length. If you let anything come too near, you want to hold on to it. And there is nothing a man can hold on to. Good or ill, life is life. You only realize that when you have to risk it. What comfort there is in the skin of someone you love. It is very queer that the unhappiness of the world is so often brought on by small men. It is very queer that the unhappiness of the world is so often brought on by small men. You may turn into an archangel, a fool, or a criminal. No one will see it. But when a button is missing, everyone sees that. If a woman is angry, it means she is not only wrong, but also she knows it. Everyone saves someone at least once, just as he kills someone at least once, even though he may not know it. No soldier outlives 1,000 chances, but every soldier believes in chance and trusts his luck. The things men did or felt they had to do. We have so much to say, and we shall never say it. It was a melancholy secret that reality can arouse desires but never satisfy them. If a man is not married at 30, it means that he has not been forced to get married yet. Men don't get married because they want to get married, but because women want to get married. Only a complete idiot would argue with a woman and appeal to her logic. Our knowledge of life is limited to death. We are forlorn like children and experienced like old men. We are crude and sorrowful and superficial. We are lost.